All right, next up, Topps Overtime Elite Chrome Basketball 4-box break number 2. So we're just doing random players. There's only 26 players in the league this last season. Hopefully a lot of future first round picks. I can't talk. Some of these guys are not even like, what are they, 16, 17, 18?
Yeah, some of them are really young.
Might be drafted in a couple years. Some, maybe this next draft. Anyway, whatever, it's fun. Plus, I'll remember who bought this when, you know, Topps has Topps Chrome NBA basketball. I'm going to go back and look at these lists and be like,
Yeah, did we mention that's going towards your spend and your customer spend?
They're like, oh, really, Gray? Yeah, he bought a couple spots. How would you like the first spots in Topps Chrome basketball? Fully licensed NBA Topps Chrome basketball. Yeah, they didn't go to college. Martin. Matt Bewley. Insert. And then Thompson. Bewley refractor. Cool. Levitate. Asar Thompson. Those are awesome. Drains. I haven't even figured out American drains yet, Doc.
Yeah, so that Matt Bewley is one of the guys who's super young, but he was the #1 ranked power forward in the class of 2023.
Wow.
Like the high school class of 2023. Yeah.
What is a French drain? What are they? Daniel Maldonado. There he is, Gene Montero. What if it's Jean Montero? No. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Montero again. Two-door. Number to 199. G. Murphy. Milkshake. 9 hours. Levitate Jai Smith and Asar Thompson Teal or whatever to 199. JG. Doc, did you pick up that JG knew who Kentucky Headhunters are, and he knows he's maybe the most musically person in the group?
Oh, really?
Thompson, yep. Jazair Jackson autograph. Frieza. Because he knows like Fleet Foxes and he knows any music I've ever said, he knows it. He's like Mr. Music. I wasn't even really that impressed until he also knew Kentucky Headhunters. Then it's like, wow. Jalen Martin. Yeah, they smell like cigarettes. Bryson Warren and a purple Matt Bewley. The guy you were talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tim. $2.99. Devonta's Cobbs. I know, JG. Montero Future Problems. Oh, great. That's just what we need. Jules, UCCF, and I with our future problem. Open a pack and there's future problems in there. Yeah, it's true. Jalen Lewis. Mike Bowman. Dominic Barlow. Oh, this is like an OTE parallel or something.
Mm-hmm.
Duarte. Is that Chris's brother?
Probably.
Oh, cousin. Born in the Dominican Republic.
Image variation? Which?
The OTE one? That one?
Oh, maybe maybe.
So, you know how, like... Hold on. Manuel Maldonado, number 299. That also has the OTE. Is that image variation?
Well, they have the same serial number.
They have 2 cards on the checklist, so maybe that's like the second one, you know? Most of them have like 2 base cards.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
I have 3, right? There's a 100-card set, 26 players. So 3 or 4.
And then Thompson. Bryce Griggs autograph. Ryan on the board. I think the zoom point is worse today. So you remember how like kids used to go to school and then like you have to go to college and play a couple years, and then they changed it where you can get drafted out of high school, and then they changed it back. You know, I don't know, what is it now? 1 year.
1 year.
College.
Yeah.
They're like, what if we just made a professional league for kids who want to just be professional basketball players whenever they want?
And then they, I would bet, graduate from high school early, get a year, and then can be drafted when they're 18 or something.
Yeah. Jay Clark. That was a big boy. Jacks. Freaking rival school is so good. Do you listen to everything, JG? Like metal and stuff too? Or just that kind of... I don't know what genres you like. No, they're like 16 to 18-year-old kids. This... Gene Montero's gonna... Here's a green thing. Devontae Cobbs, maybe. A green Ray Wave. 75.
That made me nervous for a second.
What?
Like there aren't like light boxes, are
yeah,
there?
no. Sar. Almanza autograph. JG. Why do you have to go to college to play basketball? Stupid.
Yeah. Spend 1 year in college to go be a professional basketball player anyway.
Most of the players that are going to be professional good basketball players are not really trying to learn a bunch of stuff in college. They're just trying to play basketball. They can. They want to. They can go to college.
Yeah. If they can't hack it in the NBA, then they go to college.
Yeah. Well, then you can go back to college.
Yeah. College isn't there after 2 years of playing in the NBA.
But you know, most of the kids now that are going to be like big college players, they're like identified at like 8, 10 years old or whatever, and they never are doing school. It doesn't matter. They think that they're going to be professional players, and they don't. You know, most of them.
Yeah.
Sar.
It is extremely hard to be an NBA player to get there. So yeah. Lots will try that don't make it.
Yeah. This is a weird pack. Jalen Martin insert. Devontae Cobbs with that thing on it. Dominic Barlow, Blue Wave. To 99. Made it to the Dodgers. I didn't get... You think this makes it worse? No. No way. Maldonado.
Well, these guys are also like, are they getting paid and stuff?
DJ Clark, yeah.
Yeah. That helps.
Dwight Yoakam.
Yeah, but like you can't just, I couldn't just sign up and play in this league. Like, so not 1 in 10,000 of these guys have a chance.
Thompson. You know, there's a lot of, not a lot. There's players that can make a nice living playing basketball, not in the NBA.
Yeah,
in Europe and stuff.
Or
Bryson Warren.
This could be a way to become a coach, maybe, or
you know. Yeah, you meet a bunch of people, you learn a bunch of things, get out of the same little town in your school or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. Baseball products get like plucked out of the Dominican Republic at 16 and have to play in Appleton, Wisconsin for $5,000 a month or whatever.
Blue Malik Bowman to 99. Let's Deal. Bryson Warren. Well, I think the root of the problem is that there's a thing that people do. There's all kinds of things that adults do that are really rare talents that make a ton of money.
Yeah.
And you can be 15 and almost have those exact talents that
you can
people
be
making a ton of money.
And you
You're
have the
not gonna go to
potential. You
school.
don't know if you can do it or not.
And the only
15.
way you know is if you play basketball all the time and try to get as good as you can. Oh, yeah, it's JD to 99.
And who's to say what kids are better off going to college or not? Or who knows?
Ideally, the kids would have some sort of support system at home that would be like, okay, well, here's what's going to happen if you don't make profession. If you're not an NBA player that makes millions of dollars,
right?
What is our backup plan? But they don't, and that's not because.
And then there'll be a lot of people would say we can't have a backup plan or else you won't get the first. I don't think I subscribe to that, but
I would agree with you, UCCF, if even a, I don't even know what the percentage is, but I bet it's pretty low. But a decent percentage of guys that did get to a college through basketball and failed making the NBA, finished their degree and got going somewhere. But I don't think that's how it's working, though. So I don't think the whole making them go to school is really doing it. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I haven't really studied all the numbers on that. I think that was the theory. Is at least they'll come out with an education. But if they leave after 1 year,
yeah, I think
2 years in football.
I guess I don't know why they say they did it, but the only reason they do it is so that there's better players in college, so that they make more money on TV.
Exactly.
That's the only reason they have to do it.
Yeah, the whole system only exists to make money for the universities and TV. I don't care about kids.
But in what other career path, if you're the world's greatest saxophonist, you don't have to go to college for a year and play saxophone at before they let you start earning money doing that.
Matt Bewley. Monte Cobbs. Almanza. Let's see, a red to 5. Did you get any low numbered?
Some saxophone players probably make millions of dollars.
Millions? Yeah. Kenny G.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Play saxophone.
Yeah, he does. But I mean, my point stands for singers or any musicians or whatever. Saxophone was just a funny example. Yeah, but that's true. But is that because of the overtime elite basketball league exists? I don't think so. Future problems. Alexander Sarr autograph. Really gray. 92 of 99. Man, this has turned into a game here. 2 points now.
Clark. Social media skills. Where does it say that? Devontae Cobbs. Ryan. Another autograph. Or is it the same guy? Do we have 2 Devontae Cobbs autographs? No, maybe it's Bryce Gate. And Clark. Lewis Duarte. The 199. Jay-Z and Gortman. Wait. Really gray. Also, there's 26 kids
Yeah.
in this league. So an actual non-amount for any to make any difference either way. Jalen Martin, Alexander Sarr, $2.99. Come on, low numbered thing. More than 26.
Also, like we said, like
Thousands.
this, for these particular 26 kids, like they probably will be making a living in basketball somehow then. There's only 26 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, if they were taking like thousands of kids all over the country out of school, promising them that they were gonna,
Yeah.
you'll be like a pro player. Wait, there's 5,000 kids in this league.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be worse. But
you're also acting like it has already ruined 26 kids, and it's been around for 1 year.
Tudors. The youngest player in FIBA history average Dolphins scoring European shit. Some of these are European kids that don't.
Yeah.
What about Europe? Don't care about Europe? Well, I don't think it could be. I don't think it could be that much bigger, right? Because then they would have to know that, like.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not
like, yeah, there's just isn't. Yeah, there's not that many that.
Montero, Barlow. Tyler Smith, Davion Mace. O's Fanatic.
Wow. Horrible possession. Leads to a terrible shot, and they get the rebound and make it 3.
Ryan Bewley. $2.99. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't think you should say you don't care. If someone said that you could help something in somewhere, you'd probably do it. Tyler Smith.
Yeah, I actually knew a guy who like played in Germany from like my hometown and made a lot of money. And he was like, he went to like Grand Valley State or something, yeah. And I don't think I would have hired him to do much else.
Montero, future problems. Bryce Griggs.
Well, that's definitely true.
Malik Bowman. Bryson Warren. $1.99.
So then, like, these 26 kids are now operating outside of that horrible educational system.
Yeah, I mean, it also starts even before that. We have areas of people who have no
Yeah.
money, who have no chance at having a family that's going to be able to have all your basic, needs.
Yeah.
And stuff.
No, that's a good point,
You can
UCCF.
start way back even before that.
You are absolutely right that the aircraft carrier money should be going to other things, in my opinion.
Usually, Manuel Maldonado. Jay Murphy. I remember hearing when I was like, in high school or whatever, kids that would have to make that decision of going pro, and when they were drafting high school kids, and they would show them like, well, like I could really help my family, like we're just poor.
If I'm like the
poor.
28th pick,
Yeah.
I'd get like $1 million
Guaranteed money,
and then
I was thinking about like never having to even think about that as a choice you would have to
Yeah.
make. Like, oh, I could like make my entire family and extended family's lives better than this if I succeed. If I fail, then we're all stuck still or whatever. That sucks. That kind of pressure when you're 17 or 18. Bewley. Most of us have never had to even think about doing that.
Right. Yeah, and it is, like if I wanted to play basketball and then I failed, I would just
Jay-Z and Gortman, a lot of them.
live at home or whatever, and it wouldn't,
Yep.
find, work for my uncle's company or something. Not everybody has that luxury.
I mean, yeah, I could see the point you're making. I could see is that every organization that tries to make money exploits kids' talents, like all sport. NCAA does it. They all do it. So why would this be any different? They're going to do the same thing.
Yeah,
they're really interested in making money. They're not like out there trying to.
Yeah.
That's what you. I don't know. I don't know anything about this league to say either way, but that's probably true. Here's the autographs. The Teals to 99. Sar. But that's because they're all fat cats and they just exploit everybody and they use us all. And there's not really anything we do about it. Nice. Hobbs. Almanza. Griggs. Jackson. Why we're all working. Well, not me, but you guys are all working for. Doc and I are. I think Doc has his own electricity. Don't you have your own power plant, Doc? I forget how that works. Dominic Barlow, Gortman.
He's got a new French drain business, I heard.
Bewley. Thompson. Yeah, luckily we don't have to worry about everybody watching this anyway. Duarte, Warren. Daniel Maldonado. Bewley, Sar. Tudor. Bewley. Imagine somebody tuning into CSB tonight for the first time. That's kind of what I just said. Oliver Smith. Like, well, first he did like a 10-box Bowman first. That's the most boring thing I ever watched. Then he lectured us about everything while he's breaking some basketball like he knows anything. Like the guy spent 10 minutes